Across our very own city of Vergennes, over 2,000 people flush their toilets and use their sinks multiple times every day. However, the infrastructure which takes the wastewater from your home, cleans it, and returns safe water to Lake Champlain is aged and crumbling. Approximately 75% of all the wastewater from our city goes through this one pump station.
My name is Rick Chaput. I'm the chief operator for the city of Vergennes. I run the wastewater plant and take care of 4 pump stations around town. We've got them at the trailer park. We've got one behind the Job Corps school. We've got one on North Main Street near the veterinary clinic. And we've got our main pump station, McDonough Drive. The pump station takes the majority of the flow, roughly 75%, probably more. Takes everything on the northeast side of Otter Creek. The bond that we're putting to the voters is for a few projects, 3 main projects. Big project is the collection system. We've got way too much infiltration and inflow coming into the system. That, simply put, is just water coming from sources other than what gets flushed down the toilet or down your sink. Try to cut out as much excess flow as possible. Big part of that will be sump pumps. Sump pumps in Vergennes are contributing a significant amount of extra flow. We will also be addressing McDonough Drive. McDonough Drive was originally built in the 60s. It's much too small for the existing city. We will also be addressing the wastewater treatment plant, which has seen many different changes since the 60s. First design of the Vergennes wastewater plant was built in the late 60s, and then another upgrade in the 70s, an additional upgrade in 2000, which is the current iteration of the plant. The bond is going to do several things. It'll really take care of some much needed maintenance and set the city of Vergennes up for the future by tightening up the unwanted connections to some pumps and the I&I. We will get our flows back down to a more normal average, which for the city of Vergennes is somewhere in the 200 to 250,000 gallon a day mark under dry weather conditions. Currently, we're looking at going to a sequential batch reactor, or SBR. This is a much more modern treatment method. Currently, we're utilizing lagoons, which were good for their time and serve certain communities, but the city of Vergennes has moved into a position where we need something more modern to meet effluent limitations, specifically phosphorus limitations, and any future limitations on constituent nutrients.
Although the $25 million bond sounds like a lot of money, it is important to note that around half of this amount will be paid through the state and federal grants, and the rest covered simply by increasing our sewer rates gradually over the next few years to align with state averages. Upgrading and modernizing our sewers and wastewater treatment plant will inevitably be of great benefit to Vergennes. Whether you request a mail-in ballot or go in person to the Vergennes Firehouse on March 1st, make your voice heard and cast your ballot.